This is SP Hustle Hard.
That's loud too.
You got a lot of editing to do.
Did you put on loud yet?
No.
Yeah, don't, it's loud, that's loud, we're good, we good. But you know, this is what the people want to see, you know. Hello everybody, good evening. This is SP Hustle Hard, shut that down. Yeah, SP Hustle Hard, we live and direct, we here with y'all. And hold on. We live and direct, unscripted, uncut, unfiltered, giving it to you straight. You know, first thing, you know, I like to say, blessings to everybody that could be here with us. You know, like I always say, a day above ground is a good day. And I appreciate y'all for liking and subscribing and tuning in with us. We gonna get right to it. This is my guy right here, L, VL tapped in, Lucky. This is my man right here, homie, you good guy. His name is Money Mont, and we back in the building with another episode of SP Hustle Hard. We're gonna get right to it. So, Trump and the tariffs, you know, a lot of people think it was it was a fake, like, you know, he was hurting the economy with that. So that's why he backed out and he didn't go all the way in like he was proclaiming that he was going to do. You know, China, they said they with the smoke.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They with the smoke. You just turned them on right now?
No, they going work.
No, we live there. See, that's a good thing because they get this is uncut and unscripted, like you said. So you're getting it live. So yeah, like I was saying, yeah, China's with the smoke. China gonna keep, you know,
Thank you, my boy.
keep it moving because one thing we gotta understand, a lot of stuff is made over in South Korea, China, and them Asian countries. You know, especially when it comes to the iPhone. See me, I'm an Android, but a lot of people
I'm
got
Android
this.
too. I'm Android.
Oh,
gang,
yeah, that's right. That's
Android
right.
gang.
Yeah, this is Android gang right here. So yeah.
Yeah, we not behind your iPhone people.
Oh man, yo, if they start making iPhones in the United States, come on.
They're not going to.
$3,500 an average iPhone is going to cost.
If it's made here.
Made in the U.S.
But so now,
Who wants to make the iPhone? They would have been bought that shit over there.
right, so now, check this. There's no tariffs on phones and computers and stuff like that?
Oh, that's made here. Because
No, that's made from any, like, over there,
What are you
yeah?
talking about? You said they're not.
There's-
They're not putting a tariff on
Anything
iPhone.
that's coming in, yeah, shit like that.
No.
Look at it.
I don't believe that.
Let's look at it.
We gotta fact check that shit.
Yeah, we got
to.
to.
What that make though?
No, it makes a lot of sense because
Most of the money coming from there is phones and other electronics.
Right, look at it.
Tariffs because
He changed
it
it.
was going to be a markup that the consumer wasn't going to be able to
Exactly.
propagate, so he paused it and he trying to adjust on it.
Right.
But what you saying too, according to what he's trying to tell you is it doesn't work like that.
No, he's reading it right now. Right, what it says? What it says? What it says? Hold on, let me finish my.
Shit.
What it says?
Phones, computers exempt from
What
tariffs.
did I tell you?
ABC.
What did I tell you? Like, listen, people, all you gotta do is fact check what we talking about right here. Like, see, we don't wanna mislead people and have people thinking like, you know, oh, these guys just going off the top and ain't saying that. Yeah, we unscripted,
If we're
but,
wrong, then tell us we're wrong.
right,
Let's
let's
put it
talk.
in the comments and we definitely
We,
get right.
yeah, but you know, we have a good guy
That's
here.
crazy though.
My guy
Because-
Reggie White, he be in the background, so he be on top of fact checking all across the board, making sure we get what we get, and then we giving it to you straight, and, you know, real, straight up. You know, so a lot of people like to go with the misinformation and just run with it. That's what's wrong with going on, you know, in the world sometimes today. But back to the tariff. Look, it was hurting the people. One thing was hurting people like me, you know, people that's not up there, that's not multi-millionaires. So, of course, it's not bothering them, but it's really bothering the people, you know, the middle class. You understand?
And the poor.
And the
Under middle class.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it definitely was.
Oh, but it was a whole play.
Yeah.
It was
Go
a
ahead.
whole play because he dropped the shit down so everybody, like his friends, the billionaires, could buy up the
I
stocks.
heard that too.
when
Yeah, I heard about
when
that.
it was low.
Yeah, I heard
And
about
once
that.
he said inside
I know Mark is mad.
That's
I know Mark is mad. He ain't going nowhere, but she
She ain't
definitely
going
had to sit her a little bit of time.
Yeah, but that's crazy because that's like he let his folks know, like, yeah.
He said it in the video. This person made a lot of money.
I was
This
trying
person
to
made a
call
lot of
him.
money. You seen that, right?
Hey, I was
He
trying to
was
call
like, he
him.
made a lot of money.
Listen, bro,
And he straight telling to
please
his
let
face.
me know, like, yo,
That's
give me a tip.
Gangster though.
Yeah,
He say it right to your face and what you gonna do about it.
yeah.
Think I got presidential immunity.
Mhm.
I made sure that was taken care of when I got in this motherfucker.
But you know what's crazy? Say like if
You can't lock him up when during his whole presidency. He could probably kill somebody in office and they be like, presidential immunity.
Yeah.
Bill, all of them over there talking crazy.
I think you already have it.
Yeah, but that's we don't know. I ain't
We don't know
I
what it
ain't-
is, but they can't bring that shit up.
But what I'm saying is this: if he was a president in another country, like say like South, like Korea, one of those places, don't you know he probably would have been facing a firing squad or you know?
Oh, he got up out of there.
Yo, he would have got up out of there. Hey, you know, oh my God, yo, yeah, we got the people in the building. Hey, man, this is a blessing, man. My man SL, my man right here,
Porter, man.
Porter, you know what I mean, Porter Rich, yeah. You know, yeah, go, brother, yeah, we like this. We all in the building, like, you know, people, like I said, people, I appreciate the support, you know, and people just, you know, spinning through, checking in, you know, see where we going with that. And like I've been telling you from day one, you know, we're gonna keep growing, keep moving, and keep pushing forward. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna stop. We're gonna find a better way for us, you know, to get out what we need to get out to the people and keep it real as we get there.
Yeah,
So,
you
you
know,
know,
like, subscribe, donate, you know, we got all that GoFundMe funds. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't set up the GoFundMe. I ain't set up the GoFundMe and the Cash App yet. I didn't do that yet.
It's on its way.
Hey, I don't need you to scare away the people this quick right now. You know what I mean? No,
That's my money already.
And that's it.
Remember that?
Lock the doors, no. That's not lock the doors.
shit. Lock the door.
That's all I say. Remember the preacher that locked the
But the crazy part,
The singer lock the doors. We need how much was the bread?
Yo,
Everybody $25.
yo,
$20.
I forgot about that.
Lock
You heard about that?
Yeah.
I said, lock the doors.
Lock the door.
Ain't
I
no
said,
one in the
lock
hashtag.
the doors. I said,
Yo.
lock the door.
The crazy shit is
Crazy,
You
yo.
seen the video? The crazy shit is that shit happened last year, and he just rebought it back up.
Oh, snap. So I thought that happened like this.
No, it happened last
Yeah,
year.
it
The way it was
Somebody came across and was like, yo, this is crazy. It was like,
You know what's crazy? That's that like that shit with, you know, Sean Combs as far as the Cassie tape. That shit happened like 3-4 years
Yeah,
ago, and
that
now,
was-
you know what I mean?
that-
But no, I'm just trying to, you know,
I was the same
you know,
shit,
but that was crazy. The church, he was like, yo, pass that bread.
anything you put out there,
That just
Come
goes to
back
show
and
you
use against
yeah, whatever you
Yeah.
Any given
think,
moment.
hurt your ass tomorrow, man.
Real shit. But
Yeah.
back to what we was talking about, you know, some people feel like that was like insider trading. Was it? I don't know.
no, it was inside.
I mean, you know, that's
That's
it.
trader is. He knew that the market was going to do a certain thing once he made one move, and he informed the constituents of it. That's insider trading. You know what I'm saying?
But he was
That's
always.
This is like me on street terms. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell such and such that they already grabbed such and such up. So we gotta go through these individuals. You might want to get whatever you can from them now before the price go up. So now, once they grab them up and the price go up, we already got it at the first price. So it's like we just triple doubled our profit on the whole situation because now you can't get it nowhere.
In street terms. 101.
If y'all can dig that, you know what I'm saying?
In
like-
street terms 101. But yeah,
Yeah,
he did what
Street
Martha
terms,
did, but they get locked
sure.
up. Is that's
Yeah, no, you can't. Yeah.
Martha Stewart did something like that, right?
She got
No. Slow it down because she was accused of insider trading, but what Martha did was conglomerate a monopoly. That's where as though you're not letting little companies eat, and you got a big company that's knocking out all the other competition.
But
That's what
isn't that something like what he did?
Inside of trading and the monopoly is two different things. And then the monopoly is okay. See this big bottle? That's Walmart. See this little bottle? That's Walmart. Or Kmart, exactly. Kmart doesn't have the revenue, you know what I'm saying, to not have the price gouge to make it to Walmart's level to compete with them. That's the same thing Amazon is doing. Amazon is eating a bunch of little companies like this that's all laid around to where the $1 million going to eat.
But
that's the monopoly.
He got it's like this. He got the distribution on a lot. So you might want to partner with us. We Amazon. We get some people the next day.
I mean, this is business strategy. It's a law. You're not supposed to do.
But do you think? This is the question. This is what I'm saying. Do you think what he did
was illegal?
Was it? You know, I mean, but it's illegal because he's the president. So
yeah, he got presidential immunity. You know what the fuck.
So the question is not was it illegal? Do you think he did it to help his millionaire friends?
He did it exactly whoever was in the market at the time. He helped a lot of people that really probably didn't even know.
So he did help.
If their money was well invested. But at the same time, it's just like, who makes these rules? Who governs all of these?
Don't matter.
All right, but
when the rules on all the regulations, when it comes down to
he's showing like I'm
nobody ever came in and did no shit.
I'm doing what
anybody know who Bernie Madoff is?
Nobody ever came in.
You know who Bernie Madoff is?
Yeah, he locked the fuck up.
So when okay, the greatest Ponzi scheme ever.
I don't know about
Do
the
you
greatest.
really feel as though that man was wrong?
Yeah,
on the street level, no.
On the street level,
on a legal level,
he took a lot of people's hard-earned money.
He lied to
He took money from people that wasn't us, so I really don't care.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Hey, yo, listen, people, listen, that's, you know.
Nah.
He took that bread. It is what it is.
This is exactly what he did. The market had crashed. There is no market. He created his own market by going to people that had money to build the market back up. Then he took the lower guy and he started paying them their money to pay that money back first. Then he trickled, this is the real trickle down effect, all their profits and stuff, once they reinvested their money, he paid them back. And he kept it going. Paul. But he recreated the market. Why would you get that man life for that, bro? The market was
because
they ain't get no money out of it. Where did our money out of that?
Where's the
I wasn't investing, so I ain't
listen,
no,
the tax man. Where's our money?
Like, hold up. Y'all bounce money all over the place and I ain't get none of that.
What tax money do you get off these major corporations?
You pay taxes every year, don't you?
Yeah. They pay taxes, don't come to us.
But
we're
the
paying
taxes. No, but as far as the Bernie Madoff situation going, he didn't pay taxes on that money. He was stealing. Period.
Yeah, that was backdoor money.
So that was all backdoor money. It's still so many people. Not everybody got all their money back. Some people got. They was able to trace that money, but a lot of people wasn't. You know what I mean? Didn't get their money because it's going to be a minute.
R.I.P. Bernie, man. I wish he
was dead.
Bernie Mac.
Did you say Bernie?
Bernie Mac. Oh, yo, we ain't talking about Bernie Mac. We're talking about
Bernie Mac.
Yo, you just,
we were talking about Madoff is dead.
All right, Google it. Yo, this is what we call fact checking. I can be wrong. Listen, people. I'm attacking people. But listen.
All right, Bernie Madoff died 3 years ago.
Okay, we got it.
I know it's shit.
Oh, shit. Dad, Google. Dad, I gotta take a shot on that. Goddamn. What, past the 18?
Yeah, take a double
I brought him up for a reason, man. I studied the market.
Okay, you know what? Let me take a shot for that. Yeah. You know, this is what we're going to do from now on. If we put something out there, this is how this is going down. If we put something out there, right, and it get fact checked by our good guy, Reggie White, you know, that's on the ones and twos.
His last name ain't White.
Yo.
That's your rap name, right?
Reggie White. So, like I was saying, So whenever somebody, put something false out there, some false information to the people, we gonna take a shot on that. Like real talk, you gotta take a shot.
That's the new rule.
That's the new
Let's
rule.
see.
Up top, up top, up top, up top, up top, up top, up top.
Listen.
No, this is the first time, so now we gonna make
you
it
name
one.
out with the rules. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, here you go.
For the record, since Reggie gotta be white.
Yo,
And my man right
Why
here.
don't ask me that?
I got for 1 minute.
So,
Yo, I'm gonna say this bullshit.
brother.
Why you laughing?
You know whatever, you know what I am. But anyway,
What are you?
what are you talking about? This guy's full.
Let the people know.
What do you identify as, homie?
I'm black and black. I'm black and black. I'm black, y'all.
Hey, yo,
Let's cut
you
everything.
ain't just tripping because,
You better not.
I went to